Let's go!
It's finally here. I cannot believe it. 10 years since 2016? Alex trailer. Everyone at Evo 2016 wondering where the Alex trailer is? That is very familiar looking. This image? Bro, it totally is, chat. This was like the first illustration that Alex ever had. Check it out. Because it's this. Yep. It's a recreation of the first time he was ever introduced into a game, which was Street Fighter 3 New Gen. And this is when Akiman did the art in New Gen. Yup, it's totally. The text too. Oh yeah, it's the Street Fighter 3 text. Wow. Same somewhat style. Nice, Capcom. Damn, they give a shit. It's actually crazy. Anyway, I'm ready to witness this. Let's see how high quality it gets. And then we get to watch it in slow motion. Chat, one of the best parts of watching a new Street Fighter trailer is reviewing it in slow motion. It actually gets better. Could you believe it? It could actually even get better. Kenny Omega definitely involved, that's for sure. He better be. It's like his character.
Guys like me can make some good cash putting their bodies on the line. Besides,
he's literally, it must be cold as hell in there, Alex.
Lately, I can't help but thinking. It seemed like a lifetime ago that I was spending my time fighting in the streets.
Dude, his classic costume looks insane. They fixed his legs! Whoa, he's got a run? What is this song? What?
I can hear the fans snoring.
Wow. Wow, what is going on, dude? These are completely new moves. I haven't seen a chop yet. He's not doing a chop. Wow. Down HP looking powerful. Okay, he still has dive bomb. Does he have stomp? He has anti-air. Okay. He's got turnaround grab. There are many new things though. He can special cancel stand HK. There it is. Oh, there it is. No, it's not gone. He has it. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow. Oh, dude, music is doing so much for this trailer. I just got goosebumps. Oh my God, this is a freaking fighting game. Oh shit. This is the best genre on the planet. Dude, the music is doing a lot for me. Wow. How many animations for grabs do you have, my dude? Whoa. We haven't seen his level 3 yet, have we? Holy shit, he's just king! I just realized, dude! Oh, level 3's okay. I wonder what the critical art is, or if is that it. Wow, dude, he's just king now! Like, they made him so... Like, they leaned into the wrestling aspect really hard. Like, way harder than ever before. Huh? Dude, I've seen so many grab animations, it's nuts. Is that the Kenny Omega thing? He literally has it. I had a chat with Kenny Omega about this, bro. I'm like, how the hell did you guys get the licensing for this? And now it's just become a part of like his entire mantra. That's crazy, dude. Wow, dude, that's crazy. Is this a Final Fantasy VII reference? Chad, it's not even a reference. It just is Final Fantasy VII. Kenny is as much an FF7 fan as me. I know, I've spoken to him several times. Kenny's also like one of the coolest dudes there is. FF7 made it into Street Fighter 6. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember having a chat with him like, dude, how did you figure out the licensing? Because the music rights for that stuff is so crazy. How could you have ever like managed that? And he's like, it shouldn't have happened, but it did. Kenny mocapped Alex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, what I know is that he was doing motion capture. Granted, like this is his signature, right? This is like literally him. This shit looks insane, by the way, dude. Dude, Street Fighter 6 characters are just looking better and better. At this point, they might even half be able to make Ingrid cool. I want to review the trailer again. I want to look at stuff. Hold up. Again, I'm gonna give. I don't know why you guys were all butthurt about the World Tour intro. What the hell was your problem? Y'all were like, man, this World Tour intro ain't so good. And I'm like, dude, just listen to yourselves, brother. Listen to what you're saying. You say this every single time. Everyone was like, man, Max, this World Tour intro isn't that cool. It looks like Street Fighter 6 is dropping off.
They already rang the bell.
I don't love the way he looks in game. Really looks like his Street Fighter 5 version. Damn. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, just remember, dude, this happens every time. Happened with Mai, it happened with Terry. Look at this, dude. Look at this. This game has like the best rendered human bodies in the entire industry. Look at this shit.
Besides, I'm used to being hated. No,
This bitch's lats and delts are stretching.
can't help but thinking. Seemed like a lifetime ago that I was spending my time fighting in the streets.
All right, sure.
Damn, he's got the Rock Lee. How did I know that? His legs are fixed. That's insane. Just seeing him without the backwards ass Street Fighter 5 legs is something to me. 245 pounds. He better, yeah. He better well be.
Come on, I can hear the fans snoring.
Making him a heel was a pretty good idea. Giving him a run is definitely a choice. Wow, dude. Wow. He is doing so many wrestling moves, like, more than ever before. He was always a wrestler, but like, that didn't translate because the moveset was only so big outside of having some command grabs and chokes and stuff, but now it's like everywhere. Now it is everywhere.
You ain't running your mouth now. Try to keep up.
This is such a sick intro. What is this? What is this, dude? Dude, he has like contextual grab anims. I cannot believe it, dude. There's so many. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna have to slow-mo this shit. Dude, okay, here we go. Are you ready for this game to look even better? Are you ready for it to look even better? Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Capcom trying their hardest. Capcom going mega try hard. This is what happens when a game gets like budget beyond release. This is what happens, you know? You get maximum effort DLC characters. And this is the big trade-off. Like, this is still the trade-off of all of Street Fighter 6 in comparison to previous ones, is that the stuff that they put into the game, whether or not it's costumes or new characters or anything like that, it's not like they're low effort, you know? It's not like, oh, these guys aren't doing shit and not releasing anything. Nah, my dude, like, the quality on display is insane. It's actually insane. 2 months away, I'm pissed. 2 months? It's the face of Ryu. This super is a little funny. I feel like we're missing a part of it. This super is a little funny. And then he died. And then his leg died, so he died. Yeah, I mean, I think Sagat was one of the best examples of a classic Street Fighter character coming back and looking better than ever. And now Alex is up there too. I think this season might have a couple of like just straight up the best looking characters in the game. Bar none, you know? Dude, he's so cool looking. Holy shit. You know what it makes me want to do? We got 2 months, dude. I'm gonna have to play some Alex in Third Strike or some shit. No, we got to go back and see Alex hump the shit out of that giant waffle robot in Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go play some older ass Alex games and shit. I want to see some more slow-mo. Wow, dude, forward HP looks nuts. Back turn grab. Yeah. These were the contextual grabs that he had in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike as well. Wow, but this one is intense. Luke really sold it. Oh, he's got the Street Fighter 3 background. I just realized. The same thing Ken has on his SA2. I just realized. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow. I don't know why you guys were talking all that mad shit, right? First appealing as a protagonist in the new gen. Yeah. Great design, dude. Holy crap. And look how, dude, it really translated well to here. I was never concerned, right? Alex is ready to blind opponents with his flash axe and flash chop, right? Axe is performed with a fireball input with light or medium, right? Light version is a great combo ender, safe on block, whereas the medium version can be transitioned into power stance upon hit. Power stance. He can like waifu into it like he's king. Ready to blind opponents with flash axe, flash chop. Flash chop is performed with a fireball and heavy punch. With this bodacious move hits the ground, the opponent will get turned around and open a follow-up. Yeah, that's normal. Power bomb or oblique stomp for some wicked damage. Flash chop also plus on block. So he has his heavy flash chop is plus on block. That makes sense. OD version allows Alex transition to power stance. Everything's got power stance transitions. Aerial knee smash is a good anti-air technique that Alex jumps in the air. Okay. The light and medium versions don't hit standing opponents. That's normal. But are quick. Meanwhile, the heavy version isn't too great as an anti-air, but it can be comboed into also hit standing opponents. The OD. Wow, so there's going to be massive counter hit into combo into that as a starter. OD version comes out fast and will result in a hard knockdown. Ready to be the main event with the signature power bomb. All versions of the move result in the same damage. The range and speed differ. Really? Light version has the most range, but is the slowest, while the heavy version has the least range, but is the fastest. The unique property of Power Bomb is that if the opponent has their back to you, like after a flash chop, it'll transition into power drop. This is all normal. If the OD version grabs the opponent from behind, you hold forward. Yeah, okay. It'll transition to Hyper Ball, increase the damage. Yeah, this is the way he's worked before. That was the whole point, is that you get them back turned and then crazy shit happens. You can go for regular grab or command grab. Prowler Stance is a new moveset that'll keep opponents on their toes. He can't block within this stance, but that won't matter with the 11 different follow-up options. There's far too many to go over in detail. So does he just have manual drive rush? Or he's just like, I'm just gonna do drive rush by myself. Heavy punch after Prowler Stance results in heavy lariat, the move that is, oh, they put lariat instead of forward HP. They put it into run HP. Fascinating. So he lost his old school move, but it's now in his special. Turns the opponent around on counter hit. Upon pressing light kick, performs a tactical hop. Quick hops, you can follow up the aerial attack, and pressing medium kick will get you air stampede, a quick stomp from the air. From Prowler Stance, if you land sweep combination target combo, a takedown throw or dangerous armbar punish counter, the transition to flying suplex. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. Have fun figuring out Prowler Stance. Yeah, that's a lot. Raging Spear, he's got the Goldberg. This move is invincible on startup and both strikes and throws. Can be used in combos, of course. Opponent's going to feel this tomorrow. It's level 2 super art. Sledge Cross Hammer crushes opponents with a devastating lariat that can wall splat if it hits an airborne opponent. It also has some invincibility against projectiles. And the crowd is going to go wild for level 3. The final prison. The wrestler chokes the opponent out with a series of phenomenal grappling moves that will have his opponents wishing they were apprehended in any other way. Someone call the ambulance. Dude, his classic outfit looks insane. This shit looks insane. And then he has a song done by Jam Project. What's at the end of the gameplay trailer? Alex has another level 2 super art. After a successful OD power drop, Alex can transition into Omega Wing Buster. Dude, did you have to get approval from Square Enix for this shit? We wonder why this move looks so familiar. It might be because wrestling superstar Kenny Omega performed some of the motion capture. That's sick. That's sick. March 17th, this is trash. Actual trash. I don't believe it. This is actual trash. March 17th? This is trash. Wow. Kenny went as far as to getting Square Enix approval for this shit, dude. He went through the process. That's what I had a chat with him about, because that seemed so difficult, because Square just doesn't own their music. Their music is owned by a billion different other companies across the world. So it isn't like, you know, One Winged Angel is just owned by Square Enix and that's it. No. It's like a lot. I just realized, where's the chop? Does he not have charge back forward kick? Does he not have down up kick? They took out his charging moves. So you no longer need to like do that weird charge partition, stand MP buffer flash kick. He's not charge anymore. Wow. He has chop, down, up kick in the trailer, but not charge. In trailer, the rush chop is from Prowler stance. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, they put a lot of the stuff that he has historically had in the previous games into Prowler stance now, between command normals as well as unique grabs and stuff like that. Crouch heavy punch is also from Prowler stance? Really? The two-hitter? Yeah, I guess that's true. They changed Ed and Sagat too, and they added stances for one. Sagat got like mini Rekkas. You got like a special that can do two different things. I mean, that also does make sense. It's like, okay, so to give Street Fighter 6 credit, the mechanics are very heavy-handed in this game. You know, like we all know that's true. The mechanics are like a lot. So you're always gonna have to deal with the mechanics of the game straight up. But if there's one thing I do appreciate, is that they are following the design philosophy that I think is one of the best ways you can approach a new fighting game. Chat, in every single new fighting game you play, things are going to get easier. Every single one, no matter what game you play. If there's even shit in Street Fighter 6 that is easier than Street Fighter 5, undoubtedly. The difference now is that Street Fighter 6 characters have more stuff than they have ever had in franchise history. These characters, including the Versus games, dude, Ryu has more shit in this than he does in a Versus game, just in terms of sheer moves and the amount of things he can do. And that's crazy. It's crazy that like the character toolkits are that massive. It isn't helping that in the current version of the game, the mechanics are so heavy-handed that you have to deal with it, right? There's no way around it. So you have to engage with the mechanics first, almost more than the characters. But still, that makes for very fun characters. Characters are like kitted to shit, which is good. All I'm saying is that it lines up with the design philosophy that I kind of appreciate, which is like, you can simplify things, but you have to expand, right? You can't just simplify something for the sake of simplifying it and hope that it gets people excited and on board. It usually doesn't work that way. There has to be like, you have to expand something. Like from the previous games, things have to get more interesting to engage with than the previous one. Street Fighter 6 is doing it, I think, pretty well. Even though, let's be honest, I think we're at a spot where that shakeup is needed. I don't want 3 more special moves per character or, you know, 2 more supers. I don't think that's doing it. That's not changing anything. What I'm saying is that, like, the mechanical shakeup's kind of needed. Either way, this bitch looks mad cool. And I think it's probably one of the best looking characters I've seen in the game so far. I'm actually mad excited to play him now. I'm so excited that I was disappointed by his release date. That's a good sign, Capcom. I looked at that release date, I was disappointed and sad.